Hey, can I have a single tall, no grande, low fat with a shot of vanilla?
No.
Okay, hazelnut.
No.
And
What about caramel?
okay, I would like a shot of caramel with whipped cream
And a little bit of cinnamon.
and a little bit of cinnamon.
And a small coffee cream.
All right, guys. Hey, got that double tall, non-fat mocha for you. A little bit of whipped cream, some cinnamon powder, and a shot of hazelnut in there.
Oh.
Hope you enjoy.
I needed vanilla. Or I mean caramel.
No sweat. We'll remake it for you, or I'll give you this one on the house.
Oh no, everybody makes mistakes.
You sure?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, that's not bad.
So, speaking of mistakes, could you make any sense out of that algebra equation in class today?
Oh yeah, totally. It's not that bad.
Oh.
What?
Guess what happened today?
I cast you out.
Yes.
No.
Yes. To the dance on Friday.
So are you going?
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you know if Ashley and her boyfriend are going?
No, you didn't hear? Ashley's pregnant.
Really? Wow. What does she get to do?
I don't know.
Man, that's crazy. I have to go back to school. I forgot something. So I'll call you later.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Jesse. Can I help you?
Yeah, can I get a pregnancy test?
Thank you. Do you know how to use one of these?
Hey, Coach said we're done with these, and thanks for the loan.
Thanks, Neil. You can just set it on the desk.
I'll figure it out. Thanks. Did you see Drew in geometry? Hey, you wanna kick it Friday? Yeah, I think Amber's having this party. Yeah, so we could totally meet at, hey, can I call you back? It's cool.
In the movies, everything seems to work out okay, no matter what crazy decisions the hero makes. But in real life, things are not always like that. Every year, up to 20% of unmarried women experience an unplanned pregnancy. So soon, someone you know will be faced with this life-shaping decision. Over the next few minutes, we will meet a few people who have worked their way through an unplanned pregnancy and found a solution that everyone can live with.
I was a very rebellious teenager. You know, we had a lot of fun and partied a lot, and my mom, warned me to be careful, and I found out when I was 2 months pregnant. Me and my friend went and we got ultrasounds as soon as we could. I helped her walk through not getting an abortion.
Hi, I'm Jessie. I'm here for my ultrasound.
Hi, Jessie.
I've talked to a lot of people who have had abortions, and I haven't talked to a girl yet who doesn't remember exactly how it felt leaving that room. I've heard so many stories, how cold it was, how empty they felt. I mean, there's no peace in abortion.
Now I'm gonna measure the baby.
And I saw my little baby on there.
The baby's about 9 weeks.
He was really, really, really little, but it looked like a human.
See that right there in the middle? That's the baby's heart beating.
For me, it was just amazing to see that little human. It was really cool. It's like real.
It looks like you have a very healthy baby.
Keeping him wasn't really an option. I didn't even have a job. I don't think when I found out I was pregnant, I couldn't hold a job.
This is 9. This is the size of your baby.
I couldn't do the things that parents have to do to provide for their children. I couldn't even provide for myself. I knew that the relationship with my boyfriend was not going to last. We bickered all the time, and I really knew that bringing a child into that relationship was not going to be the best thing for either me or my boyfriend or the child. With me having a son, it was really important that the father be someone who I could see, who I would want my son to grow up to be like. Just all the kind of guys I hung around, and I did not want my son to be anything like those men. So I knew I wasn't ready to raise a child to be the kind of person I wanted him to be. Adoption, I didn't really know much about adoption. I didn't really have any ideas about adoption, but I moved up here to Washington, and I mean, that's where I learned about what open adoption is.
The biggest change in adoption, I would say, within the last 20 to 30 years is the degree of openness in adoption. And open adoption just means that there is some contact between the birth family and the adoptive family. I liken it to a door that can be just cracked, left ajar a little ways, halfway open, or flung wide open. It's quite a spectrum. But any contact that there is between the birth family and the adoptive family is considered an open adoption.
And it sounded perfect for me. I wanted to be a part of my son's life, but I didn't want to be the person that was responsible for teaching him how to become a man. I knew that took a mother and a father to raise a well-rounded child.
Justin and I had been married for about 5 years and had been trying to have a baby since we had been married for 2 years, and nothing was really happening. And since we'd gotten married, we'd always discussed adopting. We just really think that adopted children and birth children are the same. They're both blessings, and we didn't care how they came to us as long as they did.
Well, the director told us, we think we have a birth mom for you. We need you to get on the fast track and get down here and get your profile together right away. So Akutsi, in 2 days, scrapbooked it together really fast and really well.
Choosing the family was a really cool experience. The agency found, families that fit my criteria. We went through the profiles, and then she pointed out the jobs to me and just said, well, I think you should read what they have to say and really read it. And there were a lot of parallels. She is half white, half Mexican like me, and he's a firefighter, and she did jazzercise and taught jazzercise. And so when I read their profile, they just seemed really down to earth and really exactly the kind of people that I would like to at least meet. So we met with them, and then I called them myself, and I told them that I wanted them to adopt my baby.
What did they do?
They cried. We cried.
We started crying, of course, and I mean, what do you say to that? Look, thank you isn't even enough to say. The honor of them choosing you and thinking that you're worthy to raise their child.
I loved my son, and even though I didn't know him, I could feel him, and I just wanted the best for him. And if that meant that I knew that it meant that I was not going to be the one to raise him,